Hi Gemini, welcome to your reading. My name is Amber. If you are new to this channel, welcome. And if you're returning, welcome back. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, especially if this reading resonates. If after this reading you need another level of clarity, then you can follow the link in the description box to the Patreon for the extended. If you want to book a personal reading, you can always do that on my website at www.unveiledbyamber.com. And these readings this month, I am going to be looking into your karma. Okay, I'm gonna ask what your karma looks like, what you did to deserve that karma, who's going to be bringing that karma to you, and then I'll get an outcome card. In the extended, we'll talk about the outcome and how it basically translates into your relationships overall, your love life, your finances, and your karma, this karmic cycle. Okay, so without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. Of course, I've been away from the readings for a moment. The lovers, I have 5 decks out here, and every single deck that I started to shuffle for you this morning, Gemini, the lovers came out. So it does feel like you have some type of choice to make, possibly between more than one individual. I kept hearing very clearly that either you're digesting something that someone said or someone else is digesting something that you said. The Queen of Wands kind of, I don't want to say that she shot out, but she made her presence known. Okay, so an Aries, a Leo, a Sagittarius could be of some sort of significance, but it could also be any of the other cardinal signs: Capricorn, Cancer, Libra. The Four of Swords hit the ground. You definitely could be releasing a Libra, or any of the other air signs. And I want to say when it flew out, it hit the ground. It also hit the ground in reverse. That particular card is about a truce. Sometimes I read it as a truce with an X, particularly. The fact that it hit the ground and it's in reverse, it's something that I feel like you've tried maybe a couple of times or more than once. There's possibly a repeat of cycles with whoever's energy I was picking up on. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and get into it. Holy Spirit, guardian angels, my beloved ancestors, thank you for allowing me to be the messenger for Gemini, to give the messages for their highest good and their highest good only. All right. Okay, we started with these. All right, Spirit, show me Gemini's karma at this time. Show me Gemini's karma. The Chariot. Move. Get out the way. Is definitely what I am picking up off of this card. The external energy is the Magician. So I don't know, it just feels like either there's someone who's trying to catch up to you, trying to hold you back, trying to stop you, or something of that nature. Yeah, right. I feel like that's the look that's on your face here with the Magician. Like, yeah, right. Okay. Try again. Definitely could be an Aries of some sort of significance. I think that was one of their readings maybe like a month ago, 2 months ago, or you could have a significant placement of Aries in your chart. The Chariot. This also gives me clear indication that this is about a relationship or your relationships overall. The fact that I have the first card of the tarot, number 1, and then I have the 7th card. This would be 1 in 7. Okay. But interestingly enough, this came out like reverse, where it's 7 in 1. So it could be like you going from a relationship to being alone, or having a choice between more than one person, and ultimately like figuring out who that person is that you should be moving towards. And I wasn't going to pull this card, but I can't ignore it. You have Judgment here. Again, like I said, I feel like there's another air sign that's pretty disappointed about this. Like maybe they feel like they didn't get an opportunity to plead their case or something like that. Whatever. Okay. What did I use after that? I think I used these. Okay, Spirit, why? Show me the situation with this being It's the Tower, and it's here twice. And the Chariot. Okay, you have the Queen of Pentacles, the Chariot, and the Tower. Yeah, I don't know. This feels like this is someone who's speeding towards a breakup, speeding towards a separation of some sort. There's definitely more than one person involved here. I have the Queen of Cups on the top of the deck, and then I have the Queen of Disc on the bottom of the deck. Queen of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. But, you know, the fact that, like, this first card came out as the Chariot on the board is going in one direction. But this Chariot card that came out, like, I don't know if you guys can see that. Like, this Chariot looks like it's heading that way. And this Chariot, like... feels like a double back or something like that. And then also, too, like, in this Chariot card, you see... I want to say that this is a representation of the Emperor. It's like one of the horses is trying to lead or go in one direction. The fact that this horse, like, nose or whatever face is down, it gives me, like, bullish type of energy. Like somebody being determined to lead you astray or lead you in the wrong direction. And it's, you seem to be pulling on this white horse, or like to slow down this white horse or something to that nature. Either way, it definitely feels like you're being pulled in more than one direction, but I feel like you're coming up on a space or a time where the direction that you need to go is going to become very apparent. The Tower out here, okay, the Statue of Liberty is underwater. So, ooh, that doesn't feel good. That felt collective for a minute, but we're not going to go there. You know, the Statue of Liberty, of course, is a representation of freedom. It feels like you have, or someone else has been, like, distraught about their freedom, submerged in some sense of, like, emotional oppression or whatever the case may be. It feels like there's a chariot coming. There's someone racing in as a, like, saving grace or something like that. Okay. I want to clarify the Tower. True. See, this is the card that fell out. As you can see, there's a big old X in the middle, and then there's a target particularly in the middle of this deck. This gives me, I've never even looked at this card this way, but it kind of gives me a vibe of like when you go to a museum or something like that, and there's like one of those very rare exhibits or something like that, and it's encased or it's enclosed, or if I could be honest, it's giving diamond. And that was kind of an energy that I was picking up anyway in your pre-shuffle. It felt like somebody's going to need an event planner, a wedding planner, a baby shower planner, or something like that. Some type of celebration, ceremony, something like that. So, yes, look, 5 of Cups and the Knight of Cups. Somebody's disappointed about this because, oh, and this is on display too. See, because there's a picture. It's like somebody has like some shattered memories or something of that nature. Like maybe they were married to you, or they were in a relationship with you or something like that. Maybe they weren't anticipating for you to move forward happily ever after is what I'm hearing. I can't make this up. It's too late. It's too bad. That's too bad. Okay. Who or what? Y'all, look, it's giving like museum energy. Museum. Astonishment. Somebody being enamored with you, or you being enamored with someone else, with the Ace of Pentacles. This definitely could be an offer. It's an expensive one too, because I have the Hangman here. It's like they charging it to the game or something is what I'm hearing, or something like that. Like somebody had to put in some significant amount of effort to like bring this offer forward. What the there's something or someone that's trying to throw you off or trying to confuse you. I can feel that very, very clearly. It could be someone's mother. It could be someone's wife. Let me just ask, how would Gemini view the Ace of Pentacles being here for this karmic cycle? The Nine of Swords. Again, it gives me the vibe of like this could be an ex or something or someone that you were tied to. And then there's the Lovers and the Hierophant. Wait a minute. Oh, is that what this is? Okay, look. I don't even know why. Like, if you about to get married or whatever the case may be. Well, I do know why you would watch me if you like are in a happy relationship, because I don't read for love particularly. I just read for, you know, the strongest energies, and that could be about career or whatever the case may be, your spirituality. But somebody here is like in some type of happy union or is on their way to like being married or, you know, committing to something or committing to someone. And, you know, like when people are like, when the priest or the ordained minister or whatever is reading vows and they're like, you know, speak now or forever hold your peace. Somebody is not holding a peace. Okay. No. Somebody like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. And I'm going to be honest with you. Whoever this is, they were not invited to the party. And they will be excused or escorted out. The Ten of Pentacles is here. And look how there's like some type of like protection, or there's this ex that's trying to get through, trying to get to the party or something like that. It's no. It's a no. Like these two keys, and this is, and that's what I'm saying. It looks like these two individuals are like before a priest or something, like exchanging vows or something like that. Interesting. Clarify the Chariot. Ooh, that's the Page of Pentacles that just hit the ground. And it's the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, because like your focus has changed or shifted or something like that. Judgment with the Two of Pentacles. Like I feel like somebody had more than one chance to make this right. Ooh. All right. I'm hearing her focus on me. Somebody's trying to, like I said, either like grasp your attention, get your attention or something like that, but it's too late. It's way too late. Who or what is bringing in this karma? Devil in reverse. Amen to that. And all I could really pay attention to is the Pentacle with the scarlet beetle on it. And I can't make this up, y'all. It's the Chariot again. It just feels like somebody's being ushered out or escorted out. Three of Cups here in reverse. Maybe they thought they had more time to like reconcile with you or something like that. But this would be a representation of a Two of Cups energy. So I feel like there's a new agreement. There's a new arrangement that somebody's in. And yeah, like somebody can't believe it. Believe it. Tell me one more thing about who or what. Oh, it could definitely be someone who either has a sun, moon, rising, Venus, or 7th house in Cancer or Capricorn. The Ace of Cups is here. A Scorpio. An Aquarius could be making some type of gesture in your favor. And again, it's like 1, 2, 3. It would be kind of like a Three of Cups type of energy. The Fool with the Magician here. I feel like you're off to a new start. You're starting a new cycle with something or someone. Feels like something or someone who is like vulnerable to you or open or whatever the case may be. Some of you guys might want to go and watch the Scorpio reading, taking a vow of silence. This could be like a private event, like a private wedding or something like that, because somebody knows that they got a crazy ass ex or something like that. This is wild. Okay. Why does Gemini deserve this karma? The World. And the Seven of Pentacles, because it's been nothing but a struggle up until this point with whoever this was prior to. Like, it's time to elevate. The Seven of Pentacles is Saturn in Taurus, which is about restrictions surrounding your worldly possessions. So, like restrictions or delays or setbacks as it relates to like money, assets, credit score, things of that nature. Somebody about to go get a ring on credit. I'm not lying. Like, I could feel that shit. I almost said credit store, right? So anyway, with the universe here, it's your turn. I don't know how else to describe it. You know what I mean? You have the Wheel of Fortune here with the Empress and the Ace of Cups. Ooh. And the Two of Cups. It's your turn. And somebody is upset. Somebody is upset about it. Okay, let me pull one of these. Tell me a little bit more about why Gemini deserves this karma. Lapis Lazuli. Yeah. Oh, it says ascend to your rightful throne. Yeah, because you deserve this. This is so beautiful. This is so amazing. Just so that you guys know, back in like, I want to say the early, it could have been anywhere between like the 1500s to like the 1800s, they started to paint, could have been earlier than that, but I feel like I'm particularly honing in on that for a reason. So like between the 1500s and the 1800s, I would like to say that Lapis Lazuli was very, very expensive. And the reason why is because it was one of the few stones that gave a pigment of blue. So when they would paint portraits of, you know, like queens and kings and things of that nature, they would use Lapis Lazuli. If you look at like historical pictures and things of that nature, or in a museum even, like very expensive pieces typically have some type of blue in them. It was like a definite it's like the color blue was symbolic to someone's like royal or regal statue. Okay, so rightfully so that this says ascend to your rightful throne. Okay, so this says what it is: a deep blue stone with deep history. See ancient Egypt. It says Tutankhamun's eyeshadow, the Old Testament, the high priest of Israel's vestments, and the Dutch Golden Age Vermeer's palette. So basically what I just explained, these are a couple of those examples. King Tut, the high priest of Israel, and Vermeer's palette, which is a famous painter. It says, who needs it? Cat people, Leos, anyone who uses the phrase in a past life, I'm totally convinced I was a. It says where to put it as spiritual armor that lets the world know when I walk into a room, it's customary for y'all to bend the knee. Somebody listen, y'all. It says when to use it when your thoughts are not your friends. Call on Lapis Lazuli to help get you out of whatever your mind has gotten you into. Ascend to your rightful throne. I've never read out of the book for this particular deck. They're asking me to read this one. So let's see. This is the Urban Tarot for those of you that are curious. Hold on, y'all. Seven of Pentacles. I open right up to the Seven of Wands. So definitely there's somebody who needs to be blocked, put at a distance or something like that. Let's see. Okay, so like I said, this card represents some type of failure. It also, for me, like represents like not being able to see clearly, because this is like you can't see the street lights. You can't really tell if there's a green light, red light, yellow light. It says failure is always an option. There is far too much fear of failure in the world, but the reality is that failure is a natural part of any progress of any life. To begin any venture with the belief that failure is simply impossible is to set yourself up for much greater disaster. It says, I have failed many more times than I can count, in love, in art, in school. Looking back over my life, it is often the failures that have brought the most important lessons. So the message of this card, know that you may fail. You may fail over and over again. It all may come tumbling down around you. Absolutely nothing may go as you plan, but failure is not the end. You get up, you recover, you learn, you move on, and you try again. I just said that. Go watch Aries reading that says try again. It says our business, Disc Incorporated, has fallen on some hard times. We've invested unwisely and have taken massive losses. The vendors we trusted did not pull through, and the cost has been staggering. Talk about it. Sacrifices may need to be made if the business is going to stay afloat, and it's far from certain that we can ever recover. The scene I'm depicting in this massive blackout of 2003, which knocked out power to New York City along with most of the eastern seaboard and into Canada. I have a particularly strong memory of heading out on the streets on the day the power went out, walking along Columbus Avenue, lit only by emergency road flares. It's an amazing thing to watch this city find ways to overcome disaster and find ways to rebuild. We have faced more than our share of disasters, great and small, and after each one, I've been reminded of how resilient my city is, how impressed I am with the people who live and work here and keep afloat. Okay? I have to read the world card too. I know the other sign's gonna be like, you didn't do none of that shit for... I'm sorry. Okay, the universe. Okay, because clearly the lights will come back on. There is going to be some type of elevation. She seems to be like stepping or walking over a bunch of like ruins or rubbish. Like it kind of gives me a vibe of a city underneath. I don't know why I'm thinking Pompeii. Okay, this says this is the last of the major arcana, and it completes the journey we began with the Fool. We started as naive wanderers, unsure of what lay ahead of us, but eager to begin the adventure. Now we have experienced both the world within and the world without. We have seen it all, fully absorbed the truths we have learned, and have come to a harmonious synthesis. We're finally at peace with the universe and with ourselves at the end of a long journey. We find ourselves once more right where we began, comfortable in the knowledge that we truly know nothing and eager to see where the road takes us next. My wife Amy is the star of this universe, as she is the center of mine. My entire world orbits around her. While I stood calmly at the precipice of fortune as the Fool, Amy strides confidently onward and upward into the cosmos. Below her stretches the sprawling skyline of my city, the world I've lived in my whole life. Growing vines and grasses push upwards through the concrete landscape in endless movement of the living earth. She is surrounded by a golden crown of laurels for triumph. The great steel eagle head she is walking off of is one of the 4 very distinctive gargoyles that grace the 61st floor of the Chrysler building. Sitting atop the eagle's head is our cat Amelia, who passed away a little over a year before I created this piece, but I still fondly remembered in our home. A symbolic counterpoint to the dog who stood by me as the Fool. High overhead, the International Space Station is just barely visible against a fiery image of the Milky Way, courtesy of NASA. A connection to our larger universe, as above, so below, is a very old idea in magic, and it's worth repeating here. Remember that each of us is a complex and wondrous universe unto ourselves. We look to the stars above in order to better map the journey within. We look within to make sense of the infinite wonder of creation. Yeah, I mean, like, there could definitely be, like, it feels like there's, like, this brief, when this comes to you, or when it comes to whoever it is, right, about you, whatever the case may be, take it as it resonates. There's a brief pause. No pun intended. I paused briefly. But it's like there's a brief like pause of reflection about like the darkest times, the most trying times that you've had or that this person has had, like thinking back or reflecting together about like, damn, I remember when I couldn't even see the forest for the trees type of thing. Okay, I am trying my best to focus on you, Gemini, but there is a major collective energy here. I mean, it's one thing for the Statue of Liberty to be underwater. I take that more metaphorically than anything. But this talks about like the power grid. I want to get out of this energy. Tell me one more thing about why Gemini deserves this karma. Ooh. It's the Nine of Swords. And it's like, yeah, because there's been like, oh my God. Yo. The first thing I seen or heard was the baby formula shortage with this Nine of Swords. Cruelty, you have children here. This is big Gemini energy. And then underneath it, there's the Prince of Disc. With this would be a representation of the stock market. And then we have the Ten of Pentacles. So I think I've been telling y'all anyway, like these are going to be very uncomfortable times. Like y'all think it's uncomfortable now? Shit. It's going to get real uncomfortable, but I promise y'all it's going to be okay after. It's going to be okay. And it seems like you may be like coming into a union or something with a person right before things get really uncomfortable. And you guys are able to both like experience the darkest times together, but also like you get to experience the brightest times together as well. I really just, I'm trying to like not focus on the ego too, but that will also be a very clear sign or symbol associated with the United States of America. Also like United States Postal Service. There could be some money that's coming in the mail. There could be some type of like, I don't know why this is giving like class action. Woo, spirit, stop, please. Woo, I didn't sign up for this today. I thought I was just gonna look at y'all relationship and stuff, but okay. One more thing about who's bringing this karma in. The Ace of Swords, y'all. I feel like everything that I just said would apply, and the Empress is sitting here literally holding a shield with an eagle on it with a lotus flower, and y'all already know what that means. It's something is getting out of the mud. There's healing, there's replenishment that's coming, there's a brand new beginning. There's all the aces are pretty much out here except for the Ace of Wands, because there isn't necessarily any action to take. At least not on your behalf, Gemini. Okay, so I want to get one of these to figure out where this karmic cycle is heading for Gemini. Show me the cycle Gemini is headed into. Ooh, adjustments are required. Absolutely. Third quarter moon. I really want to say that, well, this could have been a realization that was made, or when this news comes out to you or whoever this is, or whatever it is that you feel like you're digesting. It could have happened like maybe 4 to 5 days ago, because we're moving into full moon energy. But a few days ago, I would like to say that this was the moon cycle that we were in. And then on the bottom of the deck, confidence is your key to success. New moon in Leo. This will be a full moon in Aquarius. Yeah, it would be some type of release or cleansing or something on a humanitarian level. Or this could literally be you, Gemini, deciding to make some type of... It could be like, I don't know why, for some of y'all, this could be like coming out. So, Saturn is retrograde. It's still 0 degrees in Aquarius. I would like to say on the 19th of June or the 20th of June, it will end up being 29 degrees in Capricorn. I posted on the community wall a reading. This next exit hits different or whatever. It's a Capricorn reading, but it's very much so a collective energy in the way that it's manifesting now. Whatever energy I was picking up in that reading like a year ago, it's coming back around, but this time, okay, it's with rewards. I really feel like this Seven of Pentacles is more so like a past energy. It's something that you're actually moving up and onward from. Okay, let's get an outcome card. Gee whiz, Gemini. And then we're going to go on over to the extended. Thank you for liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing. What is the outcome here? It's the devil. It's the devil. It's the motherfucking devil. And the Five of Wands, Five of Pentacles, Five of Cups. This is big tower energy, y'all. All right, let's talk about this in the extended. I kind of already know where this is going. Yeah, let's talk about this in the extended. Much love and light. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.